Loke not on the list though. Bizz Loke hasn't been active as a rapper for like almost 2 years, fam, to be honest. I want to do a check on certain rappers before I finish the stream. And I'm glad you brought up this point. Dead Tyrants. Love the name. Yo, you know who else is a dead tyrant? Ted Rogers. Rolling up with some Ted Rogers and some paper. Fuck Rogers. Rappers that are in jail. Toronto rappers in jail. Hold your head to all the Toronto rappers who are incarcerated right now, who are dealing with legal issues, who have pending cases, as well as the ones who've already been convicted of whatever crimes or alleged crimes that they've been accused of. All right, free to reel, keep the diddlers, fuck the goose. I want to do a check on rappers that like. Okay, so for example, big up to Heartless G. Okay, big salute to Heartless G. He's a man who's been locked away for at least 10 years now. He's doing a life sentence. And during that space of time, he's been putting out books. He's put out multiple music videos, songs. He's been able to stay active as an incarcerated rapper. You know what I'm saying? And I salute that, because when you're locked up, your resources become limited. The amount of people that you could depend on the outside who can like handle different things that need to be handled to be able to bring things to fruition and you know, just be as active as the people on the outside. You gotta have people that really fuck with you heavy, that love with you, that love you. My bad. Right? Because you can't do it alone. There's hella limitations behind bars. There's more things that are happening now where mans have studios, different things, but not everybody's convicted. Some guys are in transition, trying to figure out where their mother institution's going to be, where they're going to be living for the next space of years, months, or if they are going to be living there, or if they're going to be coming home. During that time, while you're waiting for that stuff to happen, rappers get cold. Okay, follow me. It's not by their choice. It's because they're literally dealing with issues, real life issues that prevent them from being able to put out a new music video. They're not at home to be able to go on set to a new music video. There's no cameras in jail or 4K cameras and editors to be able to edit up your video. And they're not allowing you to bring a fucking camera on range to shoot you and the man them doing a music video. That's illegal. Okay? Once you get down below, you'll find certain institutions that will have studios in them, especially once you start getting into more medium and minimum security institutions. Okay? Y'all stop me if I'm going over your heads in any way, okay? Once you start getting to certain institutions like that, right? The Beaver Creeks, Frontenac, salute to, well, not salute, fuck Frontenac, but you know what I'm saying? Salute to the inmates that I met in Frontenac. Right? Well, places like this, you'll be more privy to get a studio, and in even some of the medium institutions, the Joycevilles, different places, you may get a studio going on that you might be able to record some stuff and record some current music while you're incarcerated. Get some things off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Because music is therapy to a lot of people. However, when we talk about like different rappers like Bizz Loke, rappers like Bugs, K-Money. Oh man, there's a multitude of rappers. TayK. Guys who are active in the scene. Right? It's just really unfortunate when their buzz starts to die down, or Lava, aka Lava P. Like perfect examples. K Money, Casper, and Lava. Like we need them to be able to put out music as fans. The legal system, the general safety of the public, if they are guilty of any of the like violent crimes that they've been accused of, they don't care about that part. But the fans, they start to say, you know what? You know, these guys dropped a few music videos. For example, Bizz, as soon as he was locked up, whatever he had left over, they'll try to drop it. They'll try to even time release it. So let's say things are working out and they're working out in your favor. I'll put out one video now, you know, maybe about 3 weeks after my incarceration, and I got 2 more in the tuck. I'll put out another one in another, let's say 3 months. I'm still dealing with, pre-trial. You're not even really at the case yet, the trial yet, or even knowing if you're going to go to trial. Okay, you got one more? Okay, the buzz is dying down a little bit. All right, drop that one. And then, you know, you hope that your legal issues and the troubles turn around so that by the time the buzz dies down from that last release that you had before you went away, you'll be back home. Go make some new music videos. Young Driller, same thing. Right? Or you weren't prepared to get locked up. So the videos that you have out are the videos you have. You have none in the can. But before you went away, you had the streets on fire. People were like repeating the lyrics to your song even. But now, because you didn't have a few in the tuck, you didn't have the opportunity to say, you know what, let me time release at least a couple for the next 2 years. And then hopefully by 2 years, I touch road. So I don't know if I have like a question or even a solution, because accountability is a big part of like what I deal with in life, right? If you have a rap career going on and different things, doesn't mean, okay, well, you're trying to be a rapper. Stop whatever you're doing on the street. No, nigga, how the fuck am I supposed to pay my bills? I understand. It's not as easy as to say, let me just pack it up and not be a rapper no more. Or not be a trapper no more, I mean. Bills have to pay. Money have to make. All right? Salute to Jellystone. Money have to make. But it's just tragic. Like, while the legal situations are going, and, you know, for the people who are incarcerated out there, if y'all hear this or get a piece of this broadcast, hold your head, okay? Because it's even tougher while you're still in the provincial system to figure out what your next move is going to be when it comes to your music career. Because while you're still in the provincial system, while you're still going through trials and pre-trials and all those different types of things, you don't know if you should drop the next video now. Because what if my next trial date's not till like 3 months from now? I fucking dropped the video. My next my next pre-trial date is like fucking 3 months from now, or hearing, I mean. You get there, they're like 3 months again. Oh, 3 months again, fam? Fuck. I just dropped the video 6 months ago. Cold. And it's not because they're not good. These are talented individuals. Every single person that I mentioned here, and some people that I'm not mentioning because they, by request, they're like, don't fucking mention me on your shit, bro. Right? But all of these people that I'm mentioning here are all extremely talented individuals. Not one of them is just so-so. However, with the exception of Heartless G, because Heartless G, with his situation, also salute to Lamar and Mosquite, at least with their situations, they're convicted. They know what's coming down the rest of the road. You know what I'm saying? They know, okay, with this being said, This is how I'm going to proceed with releasing my music moving forward, because I know how much time I have ahead of me. I know, okay, well, you know, with Heartless G, hold your head, with him dealing with a life sentence, he knows, okay, well, what do I do now? Be productive from inside. But he's not waiting. He's not in transition like, what's going to happen, da-da-da-da. He knows what his time is going to be. So this is what I'm going to do with it. Safe. Okay? Went away in the United States. He was on fire in 2018. Okay? He was one of the premier Toronto rappers that were coming up in the scene around here, that was getting a lot of attention, a lot of notoriety, music videos doing hundreds of thousands quick. Went low for a second, obviously because of the legal issues that he was dealing with, and probably was under investigation, a whole bunch of shit, stuff that we'd love to talk to him about when we finally do our interview. However, once he got convicted and had to go to the States and deal with all that type of stuff, he wasn't able to drop music videos. He wasn't able to come up with new bangers. So now when he's back, it makes it harder for him to reheat himself and get back on the scene and you know, get to the place where he was before, prior to all of these legal issues. This is not a detriment to his talent, because I'm sure he's still talented, and probably even be and more talented now, right? Because if you're an artist and you continue to art, you know, you continue to work on your craft, you're going to get better. Like fine wine, right? However, that space of time, not being able to put out music videos, so many new rappers coming down the pipeline every single day. When rappers get incarcerated, if they don't have like a plethora of music videos and footage and all types of shit just in the can, and, you know, 30 fucking pre-recorded songs that are all hot, you're going to go cold. And to reheat is way harder than getting hot in the first place. I'll repeat. To reheat is way harder than to get hot in the first place. Because now people are like, okay, you were hot already. Why should we fuck with you again now that you got cold? Give us a reason. And this is for content creators as well as artists. It's like reheating cold fries. They don't taste as good once you reheat them in the microwave. Even if you took the fries from McDonald's, them banging ass McDonald's fries, and then you put them in the oven after to reheat them, they ain't gonna hit the same. Am I lying? Comment gang strong. Take the fries and put them in the oven from McDonald's. Don't put them in the microwave. Put them in the oven. Try to cheat code life. I'm going to put them in the oven. They're going to come back just like how they were when I just bought them at the restaurant. Haha, got you. No, they don't. It ain't the same. I've tried this. You know what I'm saying? No fries hit like a fucking fresh McDonald's fries out the fucking fryer, bro. They don't hit the same after. They don't hit the same once you reach the yard. God forbid they're fucking KFC fries. Oh my God, forget it. Just throw out the whole box, fam. The Tyrant says air fryer, fam. That's the cheat code. I'm going to try that. Okay? I'm going to buy some fries from McDonald's. And when I reheat them, I'm going to put them in the air fryer and see if that's the cheat code. But going back to rappers, It's the same thing, fam. Right? You're gone for like 5 years with no music video, no release of no tunes. It's a wrap. You could be a legend, but you ain't gonna be hot again. Well, remember the shit that you dropped before. You'll be like, yo, that nigga used to fucking remember back in 2018, he had the shit on fire. But 2025, no. On top of the fact that rap is a young man's sport. You know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword when it comes to rap and the streets, because the streets can get you locked up. And every time you get locked up, that's time away from you being a rapper. And all that, every time that you spend away from being a rapper is time off from you being able to become a successful rapper. So you don't want to come home, be in your 30s, and think that you're going to be the new hot rapper that just came home. It rarely happens. I don't fucking want to hear about Benny the Butcher, okay? Stop it. I need 10 Benny the Butchers before you guys can give me an example. Oh, we will look at Benny the Butcher and Conway and those guys. Look at them. All right, give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me 5 more. So time is very essential when it comes to having a successful, you can have a rap career. Everybody can have one. We got mics. We got fucking Pro Tools. We got the internet. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Rogers. But we have the tools to be rappers. Everybody can be a rapper. Successful rapper, different story. So every time a rapper gets locked up, their chances of becoming a successful rapper become smaller and smaller. Unless you have certain cases like the NBA young boys. Okay? And even with them, how long has NBA Youngboy or even Kodak Black really been locked up in the grand scheme of things from when we've known them as public rappers? Like, has it been half of their career? Has it been the whole career? Or has it been a few months here, a few months there, working with a record company gets them out, bailed here, beat this case here, Donald Trump here. You know what I'm saying? These are fucking superstars. We're not talking about up-and-comers. You know what I'm saying? Because what about TayK? He's cold as a fuck. Ain't nobody talking about TayK no more. The race is over. Race been over. The novelty of the, oh my God, remember that kid who was on the run and he had the song about being on the run? Yeah, nobody cares. Tekashi's putting jackets on fake fucking Dirk. You think anybody give a shit about that kid's about to do 50 years or some shit? Forgotten. Most of y'all in the chat are like, oh yeah, TayK, right now as I'm bringing him up. It's not like I think about TayK every day. Lies. Right? He was a viral sensation. He has a song about being on the run, and he's actually on the run. Dead Tyrant. That's where you're wrong. Dead Tyrant says in the comments here, he's going to come out with a bag, though. No, because they took the video down. You can't get the race no more. The family was like, what the fuck? How is this guy making money off of my kid's death? I don't condone of this. So guess what? Another L. The song that got you famous, you can't even get money from no more. Boop, boop. How's that working out for you? Cash 22 says TayK was managed by his cousin, so there's that. Pretty much explained. His cousin, 10 charges probably. 5 AKs in the trunk. On probation. And on the run. Don't worry, bro. I'll manage you. We'll get rich. You should make a song about that person we killed the other day. It'll be a hit. It's gonna be gold, Jerry, gold. Come on, man. Listen, I don't have all of the answers. I don't have the solutions here. I'm not like, oh, just stop doing crime, guys. All right. So then, you could just be famous rappers. Okay, so what if that doesn't work out Friday? How the fuck am I going to eat? How am I going to pay my bills? I understand. Right? It's just that, like, if I could offer some solutions, start building your team as soon as you know that you're serious about being a rapper. Really building a serious team. Having a combination of the niggas from the street and some of them niggas who are like from your team, street niggas, right? And some of the niggas that are like the nerds, the brainiacs in your hood. You know what I'm saying? The little Mayu that you used to bug on the way to school, but now you know what? He might be an asset. Let me get him on my fucking team as far as me being a rapper. Because your team moving around you will help you to prevent you from getting into the bullshit as you're out there in the trap and doing your thing. I'm not saying get the fuck out the trap right away. You have to fund the operation until the operation starts to make back money so you don't have to be in the trap. I get it. I understand. Okay? But if you build your team, okay, there'll be less chances of you being the person out there taking these risks. You know what I'm saying? You'll have more organization in your life. You know what I mean? You'll have people around you who will tell you, maybe you might want to leave the burner when we go to this club because there's bare police that's going to be there. Hey, bro, you might want to put the phone down because that's super bait. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have the control yourself to be able to say, you know what, let me stay super low, move my dope, and then fund my studio sessions without getting into trouble or doing stupid shit that are going to get me put in jail, maybe I shouldn't be in control of my life by myself. I might need a team of people to help me control my life so that I don't become a crash dummy for myself. Okay? I haven't pre-thought these solutions. I'm just doing it off the head. I'm freestyling. Okay? So if these are whack solutions, I'm okay with being wrong too. Let me know in the comments. Right? Like Uncle Tom says, yeah, being a gangster is overrated. I like being a lame. Me too. But it doesn't mean that I wasn't out there. I was out there. I went to jail. But I didn't go to jail for when I was out there doing my thing. I went to jail for stupid mistakes, side effects of not even doing my work. You know what I'm saying? And most mans who end up going to jail, it's not while they're in the trap and they're sold to the wrong undercover. That happens too. Okay? Don't get me wrong. That happens too. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time it'd be like, you let off the gun in the club. You and this crew got beef. You had beef over a chick. You did something stupid on Instagram and fucking people seen a fucking that you weren't at home and you violated your probation because you were supposed to be on housey. Like just stupid little things that are not part of the quote unquote illegal operation that you're doing in the first place. You're not getting locked for selling dope. That only happens when they're like, you're selling so much dope and you have so much bodies that we have to investigate your team and do one of these big stings that you see on CP24. You ain't that, fam. You move a few oogies, fuck out of here. You're nobody. They don't care about how much dope you sell. You're nobody. Like the guy, nobody. They care when you bust that guy's head up in the fucking club because you got too drunk off the Henny and your gun fell out your waist and then you put it back in your waist and you're like, I hope nobody's seen that. Yeah, somebody's seen that. The undercover that's standing in the club. Now you got a gun charge. You were far away from your dope and your money, but you got in trouble and you went to jail. So you didn't go to jail for selling your dope. You went to jail for extracurricular activities. Bizz Loke went to jail for a burner when he was coming out of a party. Stop me when I'm lying. Ten in your yard, fam. If you're already doing something illegal, stay in your fucking yard. If it's about gal them, they like you. You make more money than the rest of the niggas. You got a booming operation. Customers are calling your phone down. Go find a gal, hang out with her, stay low, pong your gal, get your money, stay the fuck out the way. Go to the studio. Because when you're out there doing stupid shit, extracurricular activities, being drunk in public, doing all kind of wild shit, and you have something to lose, then what? Now you can't get no new tunes out. Now you're cold. Now you're calling everybody haters and saying everybody's sleeping on you. Yo, they don't know what the real rap is. The real rap died when you fucking were in jail 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Music has changed. Nobody want to hear your shit no more. Unless you're willing to be like them or find a time machine and make yourself 10 years younger. These 20-year-olds don't give a fuck about you. And this is not for one particular rapper. This is for all the rappers who do like 10-year bids and then expect the public to be like, yo, I'm on this guy. No, they're not. They're on the new 17-year-old. Get over it. Get a job. There's nothing wrong with having a job. Time is essential. You can't get time back. You can get money back. You can get money until you're 155, as long as you're alive, but you can't get back the time. So what's more fucking valuable? If you fuck up the amount of time that you have on earth, knowing that you can't rewind it, then that's your problem. It's not the game's problem. It's not the city's problem. It's nobody else's fault. You know, we can blame social inequalities and different things like that. Yes. But in the end of the day, if we want to take accountability for our actions, if you fuck up, don't expect, or if you don't get hot when you come home, don't get mad. If we had time machines, everybody would be using and abusing them. Trust me. If we had time machines or ways of keeping us the age that we are, everybody would be 25.